check this out. Most people will never even realize this until they realize it. And I'm going to give it to you guys straight. So I was talking to my buddy this morning in the gym, and I was telling him about our my 8-year-old son's basketball game this Friday. And it came down to the wire, literally less than a minute left in the game. I think it was like 37 seconds. My son gets fouled, shooting foul, goes up for 2 free throws, misses both. Then we go into overtime. We end up losing, or not losing, it ended up being a tie. They're not going to allow us to keep playing overtime games, right? Overtime quarters. So after the game, my son really beating himself up, like really crying. And I just asked him, I was like, tell me, who out on this court played a perfect game tonight? He said, nobody. I said, exactly. You're going to have good games, you're going to have bad games. That's life, man. It's a part of this game, but that's why it's so beautiful as well, because then you can learn from your mistakes. So anyways, I was telling my buddy this main point. And I said, we get in the car, and then his cousins are in the back. He's on it. One of them is on their phone with his little brother. And my son in the front seat asked me if he can use my phone because they have their phone. And I said, honestly, no. They said, why? And I said, because I can tell that you're still dealing with disappointments and you're still upset. And that's a good thing. And he was confused, like, what? It's a good thing because right now when you're dealing with disappointments, you're dealing with anger, with frustration, with resentment, whatever, those are emotions. And we've been given a gift, like one of the greatest gifts that's a surprise. It's a hidden miracle. It's a hidden blessing that we have feelings that we're allowed to feel. And that's a sign for us to pay attention to what we're thinking about that's causing those emotions. Emotion meaning emotion, energy in motion. Pay attention to where those emotions and where those feelings are coming from. So anyways, I explained to him, I said, we've been driving for 5 to 10 minutes. What have you been thinking about this time? And he was like, well, I had 5 turnovers and I missed the free throws and it lost my team the game. And I said, exactly. That's a good thing. You're sitting here and you're thinking about, okay, where did I mess up? Okay, how can I get better? How can I not turn the ball over 5 times? What did I do on the free throw that caused me to miss it? Was it because I don't have enough power in my legs? Was it because my concentration was thrown off because of the pressure of me knowing that the game is on the line whether or not I make these free throws? So anyways, that is a lesson for us as adults because we have social media and we have so much stimulation. We are so quick to go and do something to numb ourselves away from the feeling that we're having that we don't like. Alcohol, booze, social media, porn, whatever. Stop it.